No one loves their kids more than Brandy Norris. She always is an advocate for kids in her classroom. She's well prepared, she's incredibly thorough. She builds connections with kids and builds relationships with parents and their families, including their siblings. And they just know that they're being cared for when they're in Brandy Norris's class. Brandy has incredibly high expectations for her students. She truly does an individual education plan for every single kid.
I teach because I care and I want to make a difference with my population. I want my students to remember that it is their choices that matter far more than their abilities. And my favorite memory has to be my first year at Honey Path Middle School. We had the inaugural ball and I got to take 2 of my students to the inaugural ball and we had a really good time.
Who funny?
She's funny?
Yeah. I can't even explain it. Who just makes me laugh? I guess who makes everybody happy. That's all I can say about it.
Her best sister.
And I bet she thinks you're the best student.
Yep. Her awesome.
You the best?
Brandy, we're extremely proud of you. No one works harder. We believe that you are deserving of District Teacher of the Year, and we hope that you win it so you can get all kinds of stuff for your classroom that I know you want.
Why do you mean all this?
Mr. Lies is an incredible teacher. He loves our students. He has brought so much to Belton Elementary.
He expects us to do our best. He should be the teacher of the year because he's nice and he's really friendly. He cares about others. What I like about his classroom is that he takes rules seriously, and I like how he helps us.
I teach because I'm able to have an influence on the students. That is what excites me and gets me motivated in the morning before I come to work. When my students think of me, I hope that they remember that I was an inspiration to them. I wanted to be a transformational leader in their lives, not just somebody who teaches them math or gives them content and expects them to deliver on tests, but someone who's much more than that. My favorite memory this school year has been getting pied in the face. And it's probably not my favorite thing. I may never do it again because the kid just he sucker punched me with the pie. He was waiting all week to do it, and when he got his opportunity to do it, he didn't hold back.
But the one thing I remember about Mr. Lies, every time in class, he always try to find a big word to use, and when he can't find a big word, he looks up like this. He just goes like that the whole time.
He's really funny because he'll always make fun of us, but then he's gonna be joking. And sometimes he says, why'd you do that? And he's like, I'm just kidding. I will always remember how kind and loving he is because he's just that kind of person.
James, you are an awesome teacher, and I am so glad that you are a part of Belton Elementary School and a part of the lives of our students at Belton Elementary School. Thank you so much for all that you do.
I love him very much. I'll never forget him.
He's a really great teacher. I'm such glad he's Teacher of the Year.
We love you, Mr. Lies.
Jennifer is a fabulous science teacher. She's been fabulous since she was in my classroom, in my chemistry class, to the day that she came into the VHP the first time as a teacher. She connects with the kids, she has engaged in lessons, she's worked her way up, she's department chair, and she's really taken on a role of leadership as well as a fabulous teacher.
I teach to make a difference. I love building relationships with students and connecting with them on a personal level. I hope to be a positive influence in their life like so many teachers were to my life. I want my students to remember that I made them feel loved and special and that I truly cared about them. Someone once told me that the kids may not remember what you taught them, but they'll always remember how you made them feel. So I hope that I made them feel cared for when they were in my classroom. My most favorite memory happens once a year. It's when the teachers line up at the end of graduation and the graduates come by and give high fives. And every now and then you'll get those few students who you've really connected with over the last 4 years that embrace with a hug, and it's just a very special and emotional moment.
Miss Rogers is a really good teacher because if you're confused, she'll help you with anything you need.
She helps me remember stuff easier and gives us study guides and little chants and stuff like that to help us.
She's really funny. She can always make you laugh, when you're nervous during class. Or if you're nervous about taking a test, she's always there to help. And she's just always so sweet and always kind.
She's a real sweet teacher. She don't get mad. She always has patience even when kids act up and stuff. And she's real sweet.
She definitely is one of the best teachers.
Congratulations, Jennifer, and good luck.
Thank you for being an awesome teacher, Ms. Rogers.
I love you, Miss Rogers. You're the best teacher.
All right, I want to congratulate Tiffany Hopkins, who's our Teacher of the Year for next year. She's extremely deserving. You're not going to find anybody more energetic and more passionate about what she does with her kids. She teaches students that are on a variety of levels from 2nd grade up to 6th and 7th grade, and she is wide open every day. I don't think anybody's going to match her energy or her passion for what she does.
I teach because I want to make a difference in the lives of all of my students by helping them realize they can be successful and innovative in all that they do with the right guidance, tools, and mindset. What I want my students to remember is my enthusiasm, tenacity, and consistency I have shown them in my teaching them, advocating for them, and the high expectations I have set for them, which will continue from now throughout their lives as adults. My most favorite memory are the looks on my students' faces when they have realized they accomplished something independently. They were successful on their own. They did not have to rely on anyone else. Those looks are priceless, and they make my heart overfilled with joy.
Ms. Hopkins is the reason why I am the way I am. I would have never passed 6th grade without her help. She made sure I was always on task, kept me on a steady pace. It's like God just made it happen for me.
But she's sweet, she's nice, and she's really she cares about a lot of people, and she's like happy, like even when she's like real happy, and it's like she's like a mother to me. Like I can talk to her about anything.
Like anything I need help with, like science, social studies, or anything or project, she'll help me with it.
When I first came here, I didn't like know how to really read like that, and like I came here and my attitude was bad, like it was real bad, and she helped me with it. Like she helped me stay positive and all that, so now I got a good attitude and I can read much better.
Well, next year in the 9th grade, I'm really gonna miss the way she acts, the happiness in the mornings.
She's sweet, she helps you with a lot of things, and even when she's mad, she looks happy, and she like, if you down, she'll ask you questions or like see what's up with you, and she's a wonderful teacher, and I'm glad that she's Teacher of the Year.
I think she's just a great teacher.
I love her so much.
Tiffany, we're very proud of you. You're going to be an excellent Teacher of the Year for Belton Middle School.
We love you, Ms. Hopkins.
One of the things that makes her such a strong teacher is the relationship that she builds with the students and the families. She establishes that first, and then of course from there she can wear many different hats during the school year. She acts as the mom, she's the coach, she's the instructional facilitator. And then of course she is somebody that thinks out of the box, and she has so many activities and things that students can relate their learning to that it's definitely something that they'll remember their 4th grade year and hopefully years to come.
I teach because I really feel like it's my calling. The more I work with kids, I learn so much, whether they're 2 or 15, it doesn't matter. I learn from all of them, and I just have fun teaching, and it's just something that I enjoy, and like I said, it's just something that I feel called to do. I want my students to remember that I was an encourager, and I want them to remember to be confident, because they can only do as much as they believe that they can do, not just now, but throughout the rest of their life. My very first year, the very first day of school, I took all the kids out for recess, and that was like a good break for me, because the first day was not overwhelming in a bad way, but everything was new. So I took them outside and got ready to line everybody up, and then it hit me that I didn't have a key to get back inside the building, so we had to go all the way back around the school and knock on the front door and ask if we could come back in the school.
She's super nice and a wonderful teacher.
She's a good teacher, and she's really funny sometimes, and her favorite word to say is Malanta.
She loves to do fun things, and she loves to do fun activities.
She teaches me some things that I really didn't know before I got to her classroom, and she teaches us different ways to do it.
Miss Vince, she's fun, and when I had her, she was just always bright, and she never really wanted to do something boring. That's what I loved about her.
I remember that The big smile on her face when we all come in the door.
She's really pretty.
She plays with us outside and does stuff other teachers don't do.
Her personality was always like bubbly. She was always like super happy. Never really like mad unless we were like really talking.
Lauren, we love you. You have done a phenomenal job as a teacher at Wright Elementary School, and we wish you success in next year and many more years to come.
I love you, Miss Spence, and I'm super proud you became the Teacher of the Year.
Good luck, Miss Spence.
I'm really gonna miss you, Miss Spence. I loved you.
Miss Wendy Jones is an amazing kindergarten teacher. She does so much every day for her students, and she loves them, she cares for them, she's compassionate, and she's empathetic, and we certainly appreciate all that she does.
I teach because I think it's a God-given gift. I want to share that gift with others. And I've always had a passion for working with children, especially little ones. Basically, I teach kids because it's my mission, it's my service to others, and I think it's what I was just designed to do. I want my students to remember me as their second mommy. I want them to remember that I was the one who loved them, who cared for them, who laughed with them and kept them safe while they were away from home. My favorite memories, I would say, are the things that kids say and do. I have one little girl who told me that she just loved my pretty foot nails. Other favorite memories are just fun times and laughter with all of my teacher friends.
She's been working at the school for 55 years.
I love her. She's a good teacher.
We both like to read a lot.
She's been teaching us a bunch, and like that I like her reading books to us.
She taught me how to read.
She's such a great teacher. I will miss her reading books.
Wendy, we are so very proud of you, and we wish you the best of luck. We think you are the best teacher of the year.
We love you, Miss Jones.
Good luck, Miss Jones.
Paula Clark is a phenomenal teacher. She deserves this award for so many reasons. It's amazing to see how much her students grow academically from day one to the last day of school. They become so independent, they become such good readers and writers, and they just become better students. She not only cares about their academic needs, she cares about their developmental needs and emotional needs as well, and she goes above and beyond to help meet those needs for those students.
I teach to share the joy of learning. Nothing is more satisfying than to see the joy on a child's face after they have read a book independently. And sharing that, enjoying that on a daily basis, nothing is better. I chose 3 things I hope that they would remember. 1 is that I love them unconditionally. 2 is I want them to remember that I believe in them, that nothing is beyond their reach. And the 3rd thing I want them to remember is to always come back to 1st grade and see me, because I love to keep in touch with them. For favorite memories, there are thousands. Kind words, hugs, smiles. But more specifically, having a child call you to come to his send-off party as he's joining the Navy, that was pretty awesome. Teaching my 4 children and my 2 nephews, nothing better than that. And of course, one personal memory from this year is the day Sabra came back to 1st grade to teach with us.
She's a really nice teacher. She lets us go to the bathroom whenever we want. She's really nice and sweet. She was a fun teacher. She reads fun books. We did fun activities.
I went to church with Miss Clark, and I've been going to that church since I was a baby, so it was really neat having her as my 1st grade teacher, because it helped me, I was really shy, so it helped me be more comfortable in her class.
I remember the little books, because she had a lot of books that I like to read. And she lets us write on the Promethean board.
She always really works hard to get her kids where they need to be. She was always like, it's okay if you can't get it the first time. We'll try again.
She's a really good teacher.
Paula, you deserve to be the Teacher of the Year for Anderson School District 2.
Miss Clark, you are a wonderful teacher in 1st grade, and you still are a great teacher. I hope that you win.
You deserve being the nice teacher, the nicest teacher.
Teacher of the Year.
Yeah, Teacher of the Year. Miss Clark, I hope you win.